Thank you, our sister. In a special way, I would appreciate the teams, the committee that did put together this event, and of course the event we'll be having tomorrow evening. The Gen Zs, Omochueria and your team, and everyone else that was involved in this. I'm indeed very proud to be associated with Minnesota. Your Excellency, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, this is like my second home. I know literally everyone that is here, and we are so happy to host you, and we are so happy that this has turned out very, very well. As you may know, our country is in a political crisis that we created ourselves. We allowed ourselves to be hoodwinked by an individual who lied to hustlers or the downtrodden, an individual who managed to cheat the church, an individual who lied to professionals, an individual who was gifted with the gift of the gab, and he managed to hoodwink a whole nation, a nation that is taking down the wrong path. And for that reason, today we are gathered here to bring a gentleman who we know has served before in the office, in the Interior Office, in the Ministry of Education, in the Ministry of Information, in the ministry, and he was again a Prime Minister when we were tangoing with the current President, William Ruto. This political crisis has created a huge problem. And for those of us who read the Bible, in Proverbs 29 verse 2, it says, when the righteous are in power, the people rejoice. However, when the wicked, like the individual we have today, and his surrogates are in power, the people are crying. And it is for that reason that we have to change the leadership of our country. Are we in agreement that we are going to change the leadership of our country? Yes. Are we in agreement that we are changing Kenya? Yes. Can we see that by a show of hands? Yes. And today, we want to invite you, Dr. Matiang'i. You know, they say you have never been a kettle you've never been elected as an MCA. You've been elected as a member of parliament. But we want to tell you today that underdog story is an exciting story. We want to genuinely do that thing of taking you from bottom to the top. And today, I want that all this that you're doing will one day pay off. I know you have sleepless nights. We talk often, sometimes in the middle of the night. And I know 24 hours are not enough for you. But we pray and continue to support you in everything that you do. Promise you that we will continue to work with you. You need to know, Your Excellency, that no one will believe in you unless you believe in you. We want to see the Matiang'i we saw in the Ministry of Interior, the Matiang'i we saw in the Ministry of Education, the Matiang'i we saw transforming Kenya. That is what we want to see. While we appreciate that you go into the corporate world, the World Bank, but the Kenyan politics is murky, and we want to see the tough Matiang'i speak up and face William Ruto, mundu to mundu. In a special way, I appreciate the diasporans. Yes. You have a special role to play. A special role to play in the sense that you have dependents at home. You have your relatives at home. You can talk to them. But there is a bigger role. And today, I know Dr. Fred Matiang'i cannot come to talk about it. In a special way, I want to ask all diasporans, those in the US, those in Canada, those in UAE, in England and Europe, we want to request you, please, we are dealing with a monster in Kenya, a gentleman who has decided to steal from our coffers to run his campaigns. We will not be able to compete if you don't support us. We are genuinely requesting that you support Dr. Fred Matiang'i kwa hali na mali. Tunaelewana? We are seeking your support in every way. We are seeking your support. Talk to your relatives. Lakini pia mkipata $20, $50, $100, let us get into WhatsApp groups and let us support Dr. Fred Matiang'i. To finish, today we would have had a number of members of parliament here with us, but they didn't manage to get their visas because for Honorable Risa Benyoka, I know the system, William Ruto and his system were uncomfortable that if he got his visa, he would have leaked this room. So they delayed his letter, so his visa will be coming out sometime next week. I'm however inviting you tomorrow evening. We'll be having the small meeting. Let us come in numbers. Let us come in numbers so that we get to listen to Our Excellency Dr. Fred Matiang'i. Dr. Fred Matiang'i, we know you can transform our country. You have the power, you have the will, you have the enthusiasm, and we believe you are going to do this together with the team that you are working with. We appreciate the team you are working with, Honorable Wamunyoro Gashagwa. We appreciate our brother Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, and Natembea, and all the others. We pray that you remain united. You are a gifted diplomat. Just ensure that you don't break up the association that you have, because you have the numbers to topple this monster for us to transform our country. I will finish there, and at this point, can we all be upstanding and some music please?